Okie dokie. So in this episode of the podcast, I'm going to see how long I can talk about anime music videos, because that is another big part of my childhood, probably a big part of a lot of people's online childhoods. Anime music videos. So, in case you don't know what an anime music video is, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's an anime that's combined with music that's not from the anime. They take the anime, they take away the audio from the anime, and then they add like a Linkin Park song or a Sum 41 song or whatever song they want, and then they time the anime clips to the music. Anime music video. Um, and as a kid, these were like the coolest things ever. I remember like the very first anime music video that I ever saw was this one called, I actually only remember the title of the file name. It was called SaiyanVideo.mov. And it was basically footage of, in Dragon Ball Z, which is a show about, action fighters. Vegeta is on a planet and he's really angry because he can't go Super Saiyan, because he can't do that thing that Goku, his rival, is doing so easily. He's so frustrated and angry, he like clenches his fist and then blood starts dripping down from it. And then he slams it into the ground. And then and then the Papa Roach song starts. Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. And then he like goes Super Saiyan. He screams really loudly, and then his hair turns yellow, and he like an explosion of energy bursts out from him. And it's timeless. Suffocation, no breathing. That song. And then there's just footage of Goku fighting Frieza after that. And it sort of matches with the guitar riff. The guitar riff is going da na 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 na, and then it's like in the meantime, Frieza is like punching at Goku, and Goku's punching at Frieza in like this reverse shot thing that matches up with the guitar riffs. And then it just switches to footage of Broly. Broly is a movie in the Dragon Ball Z universe that he's apparently the most powerful Saiyan that was forbidden or something from existing, and they tried to kill him, but he never died. But for some reason, Broly appears in the movie, and then it ends. It ends abruptly. But I watched that as a kid, and it was like the coolest thing that I had ever seen in my life. I wanted to make something like that so badly. It was so cool. Oh man. And then there was another AMV that was like a Linkin Park song and had a bunch of Dragon Ball Z footage. I don't remember it as vividly as the first one. The first one's always the most vivid one. But yeah, and then like eventually I did make AMVs. There was this software that I'm sure no one knows about. It was called Intel Play. The software was basically, it was a Christmas present for me and my brothers in like the year 2000 or something. And what it was is you get this really, really, really crappy digital video camera that's like this blue stick that you hold on to, and it has a trigger, and you pull that trigger to start recording, and you let go of that trigger to stop recording. And then you can plug it into your computer via USB and then upload it into its own video editor and blah, 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 blah. I used that video editor to make an AMV. And I don't even remember. Well, actually, I think I do. I don't remember that. I used that video editor to make a lot of AMVs. So way back in the day, back before YouTube existed, video footage of Dragon Ball Z was hard to come by. And I didn't know how to do no DVD reading. I didn't know how to do no DVD extraction. I didn't know how to get no capture card and extract the videotape footage. So I had to go searching for the internet. So I found this website called Dragon Ball Arena, and it had clips of Dragon Ball Z. And so I used those clips. I downloaded them, I imported them into the video studio that came with Intel Play, and I made myself an AMV. The only one that I remember making in Intel Play was an AMV called DBZ Fighting. It used the song Kung Fu Fighting and matched it with Dragon Ball Z. How clever, right? Why am I even talking about this? Is this even interesting? I don't know. Anyways, I made that, and there's actually, I still have that. That's on YouTube somewhere. I could give you a link if you want, but I'm not going to just put it in the comments or in the description of this video. You have to ask for a link to that. So ask for a link and I shall put it into the description. If you don't ask for a link, then no one's interested, so I'm not going to do that. But whatever. So after that, I kept making AMVs, and my cousin made AMVs too. Like, we were all like, my brothers and my cousins, we were all into AMVs. It was like, they were like the coolest things ever. Eventually, we found this website called animemusicvideos.org that I'm pretty sure a lot of people don't know about, because most people just know about YouTube. But animemusicvideos.org came way before YouTube. Animemusicvideos.org was around in like 2002. And that was the place where you went to get AMVs. And that was the place where you went to upload AMVs. And it was cool. And it was really fun. And every year it had this tournament, or not tournament, this contest, this thing called the Viewers' Choice Awards, where they would, rank the top AMVs of the year by category. There was like the best action AMV, there was the best character slice AMV, there was the best comedy AMV, the best dance AMV. There was also the best AMV, the AMV of the year. So yeah, I had a lot of fun watching those. Another thing that was kind of cool, there was this one really long AMV that was really a multiple AMVs like mixed into one AMV, called AMV Hell 3, the motion picture. And basically it's just like Robot Chicken, or that kind of show where it's just a bunch of clips that are funny, but in AMV format. So anime, music video with music, whatever. I can't even think straight. I don't know why I'm recording this right now. I feel stupid. But that's AMVs. That's what I did, and I enjoyed it. And I guess the reason that I wanted to talk about this was I'm trying to work on this video series, another project of mine that I forgot to tell you about. Another project of mine. I have so many projects, remember. I was going to do a video series where I reviewed AMVs, because there's actually some really cool ones that still hold up today. And I was going to pick those ones from the pile and then write like a long, essay explaining why I liked it, and then record that essay and then bring footage up of the AMV and make it into a video. I actually did finish one of those. It was called, what was it called? I kept on renaming it, but it was a review of the AMV 1984. Wait, 1985. That Blink 182 Bowling for Soup song, 1985. And it went with the anime Azumanga Daioh, and it was like a character AMV about a certain character from that AMV, and it was really well done. Very funny, very well done. So I made myself a review of it, uploaded it, expecting to get billions of views, and then I got like 200. I submitted the link to like r/anime, expecting the people to love it, and then they were like, "Wow, a shit anime review, a shit review of a shit AMV." But whatever. I mean, I still want to make some reviews of AMVs. The one that I'm working on right now is a review of Sail On. But I can't really get to the review part because I'm not really good at reviewing things. I'm not really good at explaining why something is cool. But I started writing it, and I wrote like this story about how my brother discovered the AMV, because I didn't even discover it. It's a one-piece AMV called Sail On. It uses the Master Plan song Sail On to the anime One Piece, and it's like the perfect AMV. Perfectly encapsulates what One Piece is about. And like it's a perfect trailer for One Piece. And this was way before One Piece was even popular in the US. So it was cool. But anyways, when I started writing the review of it, I just focused on like the story of how my brother discovered it. And I kind of like overemphasized on things because I like the storytelling part of writing, but I don't like the explaining why something is good part of writing. That part annoys me because I have to think. With the storytelling part, all I have to do is like emphasize and like be all emotional and like get into the character's head and be like just try and make it as ridiculous but also as believable as possible. It's fun to do that. So I'm still working on it, but I don't know if I'm ever gonna write it because I'm afraid. I'm afraid of writing things. I'm afraid that like what I have to say is not really true or is not really, what I mean. Like I don't know. I'm afraid of not being able to communicate well enough why I like something. But I guess the only way to get over that is to just try. Try my hardest to do it. But anyways, this has been the end. This is the end of this episode of the podcast because we are at 10 minutes and 37 seconds. So I will see you guys next time. I hope you have fun. Goodbye.